Hello, Phoenix High School students and families. This is Mr. Walker. I sure hope this message finds you well. I want to take a minute to acknowledge that our current pandemic situation has caused an enormous amount of stress, anxiety, and hardships for many of our students and our families. Please know that Phoenix High School is here to support you through this process, and we will definitely get through all of this together. For many of us, our normal daily routines and lives have changed dramatically over the last couple of weeks. I will tell you that all the Phoenix High School staff members are truly missing seeing our students walking through the halls, and we're hopeful that that will happen again sometime soon. Included in this pirate press is the Phoenix High School distance learning plan. Of course, we would much rather be in person with our students, but we're hopeful the plan we created will be meaningful for everyone. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions after you've read through the plan. Before we get to the plan, I want to share with you all that I recently started reading a new book by Shawn Achor titled The Happiness Advantage. This book is basically talking about the happiness mindset, which for me was some great reminders during this current situation. Many of us have frequently adopted the mindset that if you work hard, you'll be successful. I was taught that, I was raised that way, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. The second part of that, you will become successful, and once you become successful, then you'll be happy. So a lot of times we tie our happiness to that successful event. This process of thinking can keep us striving for happiness by trying to achieve such things as getting good grades, getting a raise at work, and so on. So basically, this mindset is success first and happiness second. I know I've had that same type of mindset in many different situations. The problem with that mindset is it can frequently cause our strive for happiness to be pushed further and further down the road. For example, I just talked about working diligently to earn that grade that you were striving for. You finally earned that grade. You've gotten that happiness that you were looking for. What happens next? That happiness is gone. Now you move on to the next grade. You start striving for that, looking for that same happiness. Students, this is not to say you shouldn't strive for good grades. That's not what I'm saying. Absolutely work hard, absolutely strive. But your happiness should not be directly tied to the result of that. In the fields of positive psychology and neuroscience, there's been a significant amount of research in this relationship between happiness and success, and they actually think it works the other way around. Happiness is a precursor to success. Happiness is a precursor to success. I say that twice to also remind myself of that. And that happiness and optimism actually fuel performance and achievement. Waiting to be happy limits our brain's potential for success, whereas cultivating positive brains makes us more motivated, efficient, resilient, creative, and productive. As I mentioned earlier, I acknowledge that the impact of the pandemic has had on our families, and I truly, truly hope that all of you are able to hit pause today to find some happiness that's around you, even during this most difficult time. As always, it's a great day to be a pirate.